Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 3 of Okamiden. Last time we visited Sakuya, whose tree was struck by lightning. And the village people of Kamiki Village turned to stone. We learned rejuvenation. We used sunrise to unfreeze the people to make them no longer petrified. And then we met Susano's son, Kuni, who is now our partner. Now, as you can tell, Kuni is more than looks to be older than a newborn. As such, I'm pretty sure that it's not a big spoiler when I say that he isn't Susano's son. Yes, big shocker. Unless Susano was doing things with Kushi way before the events of the first game. That was Susano's plan before he inadvertently awakened Orochi. He decided to make it where Kushi was no longer a maiden, so that way the sacrifice would fail. This was his master plan. Okay, let's head out. Now, we no longer have Isun. As such, Kuni will now act as Chibi's voice.
Hey, was it you who was always digging up my field? You look just like that wolf. Don't get any crazy notions, okay? If you even breathe on my field, I'll unleash my fists of fury.
Wait, we promise.
Okay, we gotta get a move on. We gotta go through and we have to do Kuni's tests, because not just anyone can ride with Kuni.
Whoa, this is weird. I get the feeling of deja vu sitting on your back. I wonder why.
Anyways, let's get a move on. Let's head up. Are headphones on straight? I don't know. Sometimes I'm always worried that my mic isn't lining up with my mouth and that it's always off. I don't know. So I'm always trying. So I never know if I should readjust it or if I should basically just tilt it down, tilt it up. I think it's even.
See that circle of light? For some reason, only I can see it. Today I've decided to let you in. Okay, jump to that light ring now. You remember how to jump, right? Just press the B button.
No! I completely forgot about the function that's pivotal to gameplay. Welcome to the Cave of Nagi. We're back here again. Cave of Nagi. The first area where, surprisingly enough, you only come here once in the game. Or rather, there's a point in time when you can't come back here.
Here we are. Welcome to my secret hideout. I want to see what you can do. Come on.
Anyways, there are items here that we are going to need. Actually, there is... Yeah, there are 2 masterpieces in this area. Anyways, try to do rejuvenation on the bridge. You're like, hey, I need to do rejuvenation. Nope, you can't do rejuvenation unless the game tells you you can do rejuvenation.
I could have sworn there was a bridge here the other day.
The bridge that Isun had to repair in the first game, we're repairing now. Everything has come full circle. So
now what? Build a new one? There's gotta be a way to fix it.
Yes, there is, and it is called rejuvenation.
What are you trying to do? There's gotta be a way to fix it.
I am fixing it! Thank you! I'm thinking to myself, what, am I missing something? Am I missing something with this bridge? Is this Yomagami's my revenge for me constantly smack-talking him in Okami?
Whoa, did you just fix the bridges now? Not bad for a pup. Those guys just appear out of nowhere. Guess I still haven't seen everything in my hideout yet. You can fight them up by using the Y button.
Yes, we have to fight them. We can defeat them with the power of slashing. Be careful, you can actually lose health in the overworld now. You can lose health to enemies here. You can always lose health in the overworld. Well, what was I thinking? Ugh, I feel so out of it right now. So you ever have one of those days where your mind just feels so foggy? But I'm fine. I got energy. I can get moving. And I forgot to turn the timer on. Hooray!
Whoa! Did you see that? If you step on that thing on the floor, it activates something. If you see any more, step on them.
Now, anyways, welcome to a new mechanic of Okamiden. Hit the rock. Susano's buddy, the rock. Anyways, let Kuni off by pressing the Y button. Actually, no, the game won't let us do it until we fall down into the pit.
I think only wireless can cross that. Let me off with the X button, you can go on ahead. You can use the X button again to pick me up later. Press the X button to let me off, and my light gauge will appear. If that thing ever runs out, well, let's make sure it doesn't happen.
If Kuni's life gauge runs out, you get a game over. So be careful. Excuse me. Thankfully, a partner's life gauge will actually be restored to full health if you pick them back up.
Hold it! Don't shoot too far or I won't be able to find you.
I want to press the switch, Kuni. There we go. Okay, the first chest, right here. I actually missed this on my very first playthrough. Masterpiece Part 1. Because I was thinking to myself, you know what? They're probably not gonna... If there are Masterpiece pieces, I could probably go back and find them. I can probably just backtrack at the end of the game and get them. Nope. You get this early in the game or you don't get it at all. But don't worry, I'm gonna be getting them. I have the locations all written down on my many sheets, and we are all good. A piece of one of these masterpieces, and let's get a move on. Heading on out, we can go through this bridge, and we can jump up here. And get some more health. Hooray. Yeah, but I've always loved the Cave of Nagi. It just has this peaceful feel to it, where it gets you piped up for the adventure, but yet at the same time it calms you down and makes you feel safe. Anyways, more buttons. We can use the power of the bridge. And I feel some mucus. I feel like I have a mucus strip right now. This is just the pain of allergies. Just mucus strips occur, and it's just not fun. Oh, now we get a fight with Kuni. Kuni can actually help us combo enemies. Though at times that isn't the most helpful thing. Okay, red imps. They're here.
It's the evil spirits. They'll rule the day they met me, or the day they met you. I'll be here if you need me.
Anyways, let's slash them. Slash and dash. Slash and dash. Yeah, as you can see, Kuni's just doing some stuff. He's basically combo attacking the enemies pretty nice. Ow! Ow, ow. Okay, first hit from an enemy. One of many. Nope. Nope. Collecting that money. And just slash him down. Too bad we don't have too bad we don't have power slash. Otherwise, we could actually do some good damage. Kuni is actually one of the better partners when it comes to attacking enemies, because he actually has a pretty reliable attack. Grab some money. Grab all that nice stuff. We took some damage. We didn't get a perfect damage rating. But yeah, that's partner help. Anyways, as I was saying in the very first episode, before I forgot, time, the 3 ratings. Time, damage, partner help. Time, faster you complete the battle, the better your rating. Damage taken, the less damage you take, the better the rating. And partner help. The more the hits the partner delivers onto the opponent, the better your rating. These blue switches, you need both your partner and you to press them. Go through here, wait for the screen to load. Okay, we're actually going to be, I think we're actually going to be getting a new thing. A new brush technique version.
Let me have it. Go on my own to fight. You go ahead while I distract them.
Yeah, Kuni can actually hold his own pretty well against small enemies, which is actually pretty useful for things like this. Speed key. Yeah, Kuni will actually do a pretty good job of holding back the enemies. Though he isn't this invincible being, he isn't gonna last forever. So just be quick and just don't dilly-dally. Oh, I swear. I was trying to say dawdle, don't dilly-dawdle. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. It's just one of those days. Going here. Key in, and we are good. This isn't like Okami where we would get the key and we jab it right in the lock's eye.
Yes, it opened!
Okay, this switch right here. Try to cross it with Chibi. Chibi can't cross it. Yeah, as such, only Kuni will be able to cross it, but we can't get Kuni to cross it. Not yet. Because, well, we can't do anything there. As you can see, there is a statue. Wait, let's examine for this.
Look at that? I think we might be able to cross that star field.
Just major Mario Galaxy vibes. And here we have a statue of a penguin.
Cool, I've never seen the statue before. What the? Hey, it's a constellation.
Brushstroke time. Time to get a new brush technique. Painting, drawing in the lines. The greatest challenge of all time. Go here and boom. And then we get our next brush god. The penguin! Yeah, in Okami, they were all the zodiac creatures, all the gods were the zodiac creatures. Now we just get penguin. The mighty penguin! The penguin of might. Worship the penguin, or he shall march upon your grave.
Oh, child of the sun. We are the young Mishigami, born to the spirit of the brush. 9 moons ago, your mother, the great goddess Amaterasu, fought and bested the evil darkness that was Yami. This upset the balance of light and dark, and the elders were lost. But a new god was then born, of which we are a part of. We see your heart, and we recognize that it resonates with ours. You may not have the power to guide those who are pure heart.
They summon forth the orb of power. As we get a brand new brush technique, never before seen in the series. And one of 2 that's completely new for this game. No, it's one we're going to be using very, 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 and I mean very frequently.
Whoa, that's weird. I get a voice in my head. It says, I give you the guidance of pure heart to the pure heart. Also, give me a fish, or I shall smite you. I gotta be honest, there were some places I was scared to go, but with you guiding me, I think I can go anywhere. Try guiding me across the red cracks of the treasure chest. First, use the X one to let me off. Okay, let's do this. Draw a line from me to the treasure chest. Any line you draw from me will turn red. If there's something to do at the end, I'll do it for you.
Anyways, as stated, just draw a line from Kuni over to the treasure chest. He'll walk over, and he'll open it up for us. He'll get the item.
All right, I got the treasure. Now to get back to you. If you want it, you'll have to guide me back.
But what if I don't want it? What if I don't want this item? You ever think about that, Kuni? You ever think about that? What if I don't want this ink pack?
Press the X button when I get close so I can get back to you. Once I'm on your back, I'll get you the item.
Pick up Kuni and Spirit Ink S. Refills 3 ink pots.
With the big guidance, I can do what you need me to do. Okay then, let's try crossing those red cracks again.
You got the guidance scroll. It doesn't tell us anything new that we don't already know. Anyways, let's grab this. And with this, we can now go to this treasure chest. Now, before you think, oh hey, why not just have Kuni go to the treasure chest and then go back to Chibi? No, that's not how it works. Yeah, you lose your trail. You have to then guide Chibi back. You have to guide Kuni back. You have to use 1 full ink pack if you want to do this. 1 full ink pot for a Masterpiece Part 1. And with that, we have all of the masterpieces inside of the Cave of Nagi. So, we don't have to come back here ever again. A piece of 1 student's masterpieces. There we go. Now let's head over here and have Kuni go on that switch. Yeah, one thing is that guidance is a pretty cool power. It leads to a lot of great puzzles, and really it makes the gameplay much more interactive. Yeah, my main gripes with Okamiden are actually more or less with the story, especially the end game story. But you'll see that when we get there. And oh, my right nostril is really itching all of a sudden. Go in here. now we have a little puzzle. Guide Kuni across. And Kuni just crosses those spikes, presses the switch, allowing us to access that button. So let's go. Get some ink. Kuni now has his own little bridge. So let's guide him over. Let's guide him over that bridge. As my right nostril really starts to itch. I'm hating this. Yeah, let's run over here. You can run while Kuni's moving, and really? Thought the bridge would appear there. Yeah, way to go, game. I was trying to be cool. I was trying to be epic, but nope. Couldn't have that now, could we? So let's just head over here. And as you can see from the map, this area should look familiar because, well, this is the Cave of Nagi. Anyways, dragon figure. We can sell this for money, for mad stacks.
That actually looks kind of like my dad.
But the sword is different. That's because it isn't your dad. It's Nagi. You'd think Susano would kind of describe what Nagi looked like. You'd think that Susano would tell his son about Nagi. What, is Nagi not worthy enough to mention your home, Susano? So yeah, Susano, but apparently Nagi's cave is perfectly fine for you to get to second base with Kushi, but you can't mention Nagi to your son?
Susano is a great swordman ever, but his sword is wrong. Think you could use your brush to do something about that?
And the strange part is this actually works! This isn't even a statue of Susano! This is a statue of Nagi! Yeah, Susano just claims Nagi's statue for himself! And in a matter of seconds, we get another brush technique.
Ooh, another one! I wonder what this deity is.
For those who played Okami, you know full well who this deity is. And it's arguably one of the most useful techniques in the game. Just like how it was in the original Okami. So anyways, let's see it going. Yeah, I like how rejuvenation is actually used for the constellations. Give it some more use. Anyways, Tashigami. He's just gonna do his typical spinning. And he's just gonna leave his kids behind. Yeah, just have your kids drag their sword.
Oh, child of the great sun, we are the young Tashigami.
We are the servants of the great goddess from the time immortal. Although we cannot follow you on your journey, we hope that our gifts will be of service to you. May the power slash help you tear the darkness asunder. That's right, we now have power slash. So now we can slash things in our path. Though unfortunately enough, unlike in the original Okami, this game only has a single power slash. You're not gonna get a stronger power slash as the game goes on. You're stuck with this base power slash, making it a little less useful than it was in Okami, but still pretty useful.
Wow, the power slash! You should told me stories about it. You said you could cut a rock in half with it, believe it or not. Ooh, perfect! Hurry up and try it out. Okay, draw a horizontal line, cut this rock in half.
Boom.
Whoa, did you see that? You split that bone in two. Whenever we gotta cut something in half, you just do it like that.
You got the power slash. Yes, you can slash things. Okay, now let's head down and and right there, we're going to see power slash in action. By getting to fight some imps. Anyways, one thing about Okamiden that I don't like. Remember how in the original Okami, if you use certain brush techniques on enemies right when they were defeated, you would get rewarded with demon fangs? Well, this game took that mechanic. However, it kind of made the mechanic slightly worse, in that some enemies, such as these basic green imps, do not have a floral finisher. When I first played this game, I tried using Power Slash on them after they were defeated, got nothing out of it. I'm thinking, what the heck did I do wrong? That's because they do not have a floral finisher. These green imps do not. And this applies to a lot of to many enemies in this game, which is why I actually have a sheet dedicated to floral finishers.
Get more ones with Power Slash.
Though I'm not, because ow. Okay, that's it. I was gonna say, hey, I'm gonna pace it out, but nope. Okay, I'm gonna show you what happens if you Power Slash an enemy that doesn't have, well, a Power Slash floral finisher. Nope, you get nothing from it. Okay, come on. Yeah, I could just use Power Slash, but really, I don't like using my brush more than I have to in this game, because the ink doesn't restore, so I don't feel safe. I always feel like I'm going to use up my ink, and it's just going to not work. Anyways, for the red imps in this game, though, have another thing that I don't like about floral finishers in this game. One, you actually have some enemies that have certain conditions. For example, with red imps, you have to destroy their spinners to get their floral finishers up. If you don't destroy the spinners, they're not going to drop their floral finisher, which can really screw you up. Second off, you cannot have Kuni attack. Kuni attacking will cause it where the floral finisher will not work. So anyways, Power Slash, and we get a Demon Bone. A good ingredient for soup stock. But we're not going to be using it for soup. We are going to have bigger plans for these bones. So we gotta collect these bones just so that way we can get some nice things in the future. Yeah, though if you don't use your partner, you're gonna get penalized for partner help. But I would rather have the demon parts than have a good ranking with partner help.
With the Power Slash, we don't have to be afraid of any demons. Now stop giving off and jump through the circle.
And we are back here.
I think you're gonna be a good partner. But I think you need a name if we're gonna work together. It's gotta be a strong name, one that's easy to remember. I got it! Your new name is Matt!
And Chibi's just hurt by that.
And Ami's like, are you gonna take that, Chibi? Strike him down! Because I know if you're a wolf or a dog, so you're Matt. What do you think? Okay, we got the naming thing out of the way. Guess I should be getting back now. Or we could go shoot fields. Really?
Oh god, this Kuni voice is gonna kill me.
We have to. Yeah, you're right. I did promise to get that gears nearer.
This voice is gonna kill me.
I'm not afraid. I can do this. The only problem is down that big rock blocking the road. I don't think he's gonna let us out.
Unless we kidnap him. So anyways, yeah, if you let Kuni off, you cannot go into it.
Hold up, don't stay too far, I won't be able to find you.
Yeah, but you can't enter the Cave of Nagi without Kuni. Apparently, Chibi's not worthy. Ami's worthy, but Chibi has to earn his worth.
Wait a minute. Maybe the Power Slash can do more than just rocks. Why try all those stone lanterns?
We'll do just that. Yeah, you can get some ink from this. Pretty nice, though it's not the most useful thing in the world. Let's head out. And we gotta stop Susano. We have to go and we have to pacify Susano with the power of sake once more. History must repeat itself. Okay. Let's go to Kushi's house, which is right here.
Kuni, I thought I told you to stay indoors. Where have you been? Really? Do you know how plain worried I was? I'm sorry, I was just hanging out in the village. I fixes the barrel's fixed. I better hide it as soon as I'm done, or Susano will drink it all again. Yeah, Dad loves his sake. Now Mike can start making sake again.
Okay, let's head back in. Yes, we all know Susano and his drinking problem. We know that Susano is an issue. Frankly, you'd think the town would pass a policy to stop Susano from drinking. Really, considering that Susano drank all the sacred sake that Kushi went to all the trouble making in the first game, he just drank it up, no issues, no foul, no pain. I think we have to talk to Susano.
Dad's locked up the bed, we can get out.
There you two are. Remember to be back home before it gets dark. I can't wait to get home myself. I'm beat from standing guard. I wish I had some of Kushi's sake. I'd drink that and go to bed.
Just sitting out all day is tiring.
I could really go for a drink myself.
I think Mom has some sake at home. Let's go find it.
Okay. Can we go in now? Yeah, we can't leave now because, well, the shop has a thing that could potentially cause sequence breaking at this point in the game. Anyways, going to Kushi's house. And with the barrel fixed.
Now I can start making sake.
Okay. Or, oh, right, I think it's in the water mill. That's why. Go in here.
Oh, you like making rice cakes too?
Ew, rice cakes are just disgusting. You ever try eating one? It's like eating a packing peanut. And the smell, don't even get me started on the smell. Really, anything in here? Any sake? Is it in Susano's house? Is Susano's house loaded with the sake? What was that sake? That sounds like some snooty high brand sake that costs $5,000 a bottle. Drink a bottle of sake.
I know Mom hid her sake somewhere in this house. Yeah, I can use Power Slash to see if it's hidden. Find something.
Anyways, use Power Slash in the scroll, and you can see that Susano does have a picture of Ami.
It's one of these who's these. Why was he trying to hide it?
Go down here. And of course, hide Susano's sake in the rafters. Everyone wants to hide his sake in the rafters. Sake tank, Kushi's famous sake. Yeah, Kuni's just riding a wolf while drinking from a jug of sake.
There you are, Kuni! I had that all the sake so your dad doesn't find it! Don't you go and tell him where I've hidden it now!
I won't, don't worry! Oh my gosh. So many dark thoughts are going through my head of Susano being this domestic abuser type. Susano goes in the house with his wife beater shirt on, his stained tank top. He comes home, where's my sake?
I hid it! I don't like how you get when you drink the sake!
I need the sake! It's how the Nagi descendant men go! It's how we get through the day! And then Susano just smacking Kushi with the blunt edge of his sword. The blunt side of his sword. We are enabling bad habits. Hey, that's Kuji's sake. Why do you have it?
And Mom said give it to you.
One should never turn down a drink, at least not from his wife. I'll just have a taste for now. Yes, Susano's version of it's 5 o'clock somewhere. And we roofied Susano with a bottle of sake.
Okay, now we can do something about that boulder. Use your Power Slash on it.
And unfortunately for us, just like with Susano, we cannot power slash a rock that big.
I guess you're gonna need my help on this. You're not the only one who can split a rock.
And just like Susano, race along the line, and like in the first game, we can slash that giant boulder in half.
If we work together like that, no rock will ever stop us.
And Susano's gonna be knocked out for a bit. No issue. And now we can actually head back to...
Whoa, what the heck's that? Oh, I bet you it's one of them curse zones that Dad told me about. I think these things viable whenever Konoha is weakened. We'll worry about that later. For now, adventure awaits us. You see that? That's what evil looks like when it becomes solid.
I actually like how the demon scrolls look in this game. They look less cartoony and actually have a more messy vibe to them.
Stay as far away from it as you can.
Unless you want to get into a fight and get some money. Which we want to get into a fight and get some money. Because I like fighting enemies in the Okami series. At least in the original. This game, it feels a little more tedious. Yeah, there we go. Nope. And... gotta get that power slash on. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kuni, that I did include you in the fight. That was actually being efficient. Swear, in Okamiden, you can never win for losing. We can't do anything here. We can only really go to Hana Valley. Slash that rock. And we have a hole. We have a big hole. And in that hole, Holy Icon 1. This is actually for an optional side quest later on. Granted, this side quest isn't going to give us anything too useful. It's only going to be really useful for praise. Anyways, let's fight some more demons. I like fighting. Heck, even in Okamiden, where the fighting feels more mechanical, it's pretty fun. Yeah, I'll let you help out for a change, Kuni. Ow! Yes, cartwheeling imps. Oh, by the way, see those cracks on the side of the arena? Break one of them open and run through the portal. That results, and you can run away from battle. Very useful technique. And the game is hard to please when it comes to partner help. Well, what do you want me to just drop Kuni off in the middle of the field and have him do nothing? Is that what you want, game? Is that what you desire of me? Is the shop open? Nope, it is not open yet. Now let's go around. Over here, the potter should be out. Or maybe not. Yeah, I kind of like how you can see a little bit beyond the curse zone, as if to give you a sneak peek of what you have in store.
Seems like you can't go anywhere these days without bumping into a bunch of demons again. That gate behind here connects to Hana Valley. It used to be nice, but now it's infested with evil spirits. I really hope the guardian sapling and the crystal...
When they took the good must be there. Let's go, Mud.
Man.
What's wrong?
Well, here's the thing. I'm a potter by trade, but those demons own my pottery stuff. I chased after them to get my stuff back. I was too scared to actually do anything about it.
If that's your problem, Mud, then you don't have to worry. I'm a pirate by trade, but those demons don't...
What? Kuni? Is there something you want to tell me, Kuni? Yeah, tell me I'm not seeing things. Kuni has the issue with this with pottery stuff. What is it with the demons doing pottery stuff from everyone? Is this just a rampant issue in the pwn?
I chased after to get my stuff back, but I was too scared to do anything about it.
His pottery obtained. Don't you mean Kuni's pottery obtained? Because apparently Kuni's pottery was stolen. Anyways, go over to Hana Valley.
Great, we can't open the gate because the lever's broken. Guess we can't go this way unless we can find a way to fix it.
Yes, if only we had a brush technique that led us to fix stuff. And that was actually a little more useful in this game than in the previous game. Boom.
Yes, you fixed it. Nice work. Hey, great job, but now we can open that gate. Now we can get that gate open.
Ah, and I bit my tongue. It's a wooden gate. Why not? Why don't we just slash through it?
Forget, I'm not strong enough, and that's that. Too bad, but man's gotta pick his battles. Let's go home. What's that dirty look for? Him, of course. I was only joking. You knew that, right? Now let's go see if we can find ourselves another way through.
It's a wooden gate. Why can't we just slash through it? You act like this is some stone or metal gate. Apparently power slash. We can slash through the wood. We can slash through the stone. We can't slash through anything.
Who's there? That you, Kuni? What do you want?
I need to get to the other side of that gate. Can you help?
Forget it. You want to get to Hana Valley, right? Well, the whole place is just crawling with demons. I saw a real shiny one pass through there.
A shiny one?
Yeah, I kind of just floated through, kind of small like.
That must have been the mirror. Listen, mister, I gotta get to the other side. We can't open that gate by ourselves. We really need help.
Good luck with that. Even if I were to help you, and I didn't say I would, it would take at least 10 able-bodied men to open it.
10?
Too bad there aren't 10 able-bodied men here.
Well, it's a heavy gate. Just give up and go home. You're not going to get it open today.
Why not knock the gate down? Okay, gotta wait for the camera to pan.
So we gotta get this gate open. But how? With what?
Oh, I don't know, maybe our ability to slash through rocks? And then we get Susano. I'm coming! Hold up!
Dad?
You're okay, oh, you're okay. Thank the gods for that.
Aren't you taking it a bit far? You didn't have to worry.
Not have to worry.
What?
You're my son. Of course I'm going to be worried about you.
Dad?
Come on, we're going home. Never know what you'll run into here.
Dad, I can't go back to the village yet. I have to go over there, to Hana Valley.
Nonsense! The place is overrun with demons, and that bear that almost kicked my ass.
But that girl who was crying, it took her mirror.
And now you want to go get back for her.
As the son of a great swordsman, it's my duty to go help her.
Let me guess, you're then going to want to take her to the Cave of Nagi, right? Kuni, son.
Please, Dad, you gotta let me go.
And then Susano and his strut. Only the Okami series can make the act of opening a gate dramatic. They can make opening a gate touching. It's amazing, really. Whoa! Susano has the strength of 10 men converted. Okay, I'll hold this open for you. Get going, Kuni.
Okay.
But promise me you'll come straight back if you're in danger. You're my son, but that doesn't mean you gotta save the world. It means you gotta run away from all your problems.
Dad.
Yes, I'm your father, and don't you forget it. Now go.
Thanks, Dad. I'll be back soon.
Yes, and meanwhile, Chibi's just sauntering forward. He doesn't care that Susano's suffering in pain. Anyways, we are now in Hana Valley, the first dungeon in this game. We gotta wait for that dramatic pan. Hana Valley. Okay, anyways, I think now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like to see, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. With that, I'll see you next time. Bye.